Afternoon, everybody. Pain Blade back here again from Server 1 representing IC and Tribes Lab. Guys, just want to say thank you for the tremendous response and comments on the Sasuke SR video that I made yesterday. I hope it was pretty self-explanatory. For a lot of people who are asking questions about the actual team formations and where he belongs, please look at the end of the video where I actually go through that. It will answer all of your questions rather than just like shooting responses everywhere. It might actually answer it without even having to reach out to me on weekends. I don't try to do any Q&As because of family time, obviously, so just want to get that out of the way. But today, that's not the point here. I actually want to look at the new Flashback Genealogy. So as you guys know, the first one was easy. Everybody finished it. But as we went along through the game, it progressively got harder and harder. And I've been saying this to everybody. Bandai originally never expected or wanted anybody to complete these. Now, as we get closer and closer to the end of Akatsuki characters, we're starting to see that. So last one, I got 96%. Blue finished it. I believe Izumi and Yared finished it as well. So shout out to those guys. Now, we're talking about 4 of the top 10 players in the game. And there's some folks in Japan who finished it, so shout out to them too. Folks in Japan who are amazing players as well too. Like, I don't really keep in touch with Twitter, but there's some people there that finished it as well too. So now we're looking at the newest one. So I'm gonna just break this down for you guys. A lot of people thought, 2T units, no problem, nuke them down. And I kept saying, you guys are underestimating what they're doing here. They're making these impossible for whales and free-to-play players. So not only are the people who are not spending having trouble, but the people who are spending are having trouble. Now, just so you guys know the difference in power, and by power we mean HP, attack, defense, and all the multipliers that go along with that. The difference in power between the last FG, which was Itachi and Kasami, which had 500k between the two, 500k, all right? So that's still a ton for 2 characters. But it was doable. This one with Pain and Conan for 2 characters is 1 million. And they're T characters. So they're not going to kill you. They're just going to not let you kill them. So it's kind of like you're screwed, right? So we have 5 turns to take out about 12 million health between the 2 of them. Now I believe if you finish Conan, if you kill Conan, you can get 40%. She makes a 40% of that, the whole HP that they both share. Pain, on the other hand, makes 60%. Now, I've been able to get 59.7 as the highest. That is still a C. Blue, I believe, got 70. That is a B. And I think Azumi got 60. That's a B. And some of you are ranging between the 30 to 45, and some of you below that. So here's a rule of thumb for FGs. If you cannot get over 30%, go down to level 5 and skip. You're going to get better rewards there. If you can get above 30%, then you're going to be doing this manually every day. So what I want to do, guys, essentially what I've done every FG video is just kind of show you my team and what I'm kind of working with. So I'm going to make this attempt. If it screws up and I don't get crits, now here's the thing. 59.7% was a perfect run for me, which means everybody crit how they were supposed to crit. And as you guys know, this is my main team, my arena team. You do not use them. You want this to be a heavy A team with some T support for damage. And I'm going to explain my team here, okay? So I have Deidara, I have Kirin, Sasuke Kirin, and Hinata up there. Now, the problem here is Hinata actually gets hit in order for her to do chakra, so I'm going to actually remove that issue. And I'm actually going to put Naruto in there instead. So you can have Naruto in there. Now, Lee is another option you can have if you want to have another A with some damage skills. So you know what I might end up doing here? I'm going to just mess around. This is the first time doing this. I'm going to mess around with this, okay? I'm going to go ahead and put Rock Lee in here. And I'm going to put Boruto instead of... Oh, this is a tough one. Boruto instead of Deidara. So let's try this. But this is... So here's the thing. I'm allowed to have these 2 in for the try purposes because... you get to control the PvE aspect. In PvP, you would never want to do this because they would do the tribe automatically. PvE, you control what happens. So I'm going to do this team. This is risky because the Dara gives a ton of crit damage. So this is a tough one. Okay, so I'm going to go with that just because I know Sasuke Kirin can stun and he will give a ton of damage increase rate. So let's go with that. This is my first time trying this team. I'm going to put Rock Lee and Kakashi and Hinata there. For more crit from Rock Lee and Hinata, she can actually pull off her special. Now, she doesn't do anywhere near as much damage as Naruto does, but at least with Naruto and Boruto, they have a 3-man cell chakra increase, so they will be able to pull off their thing. And the last cell, I have Tsunade. I think at rank 69, and her trait is at rank 69 as well, skill 69. So she can do and I would give enough chakra to Hebi and Itachi, who have to have max vitality in order to pull off their jutsu. So guys, we're going to give this a chance. No matter how it goes, I'm not going to reset. We might get 40%, we might get 60%, who knows. So let's give it a go together. But I will tell you this, I think this is the first one that is going to be impossible to finish. And I'm only saying this because normally I have hope, but I'm only saying this because Blue came to me and told me he thinks it's impossible. When someone who finishes all events says that, it's very discouraging. But at the same time, I want people who are playing this game as free-to-play to know that whales aren't just getting advantages here, okay? Yes, we do support the game a lot, but it doesn't mean we're the number one core audience who's getting all the benefits here. As you can see, even us, who have insane power and who have a ton of characters buffed up to the max, can't even complete some of these events, right? So I just want you guys to know that. Now, ideally, this is where I would start over again because right there, Pain should have been stunned. So what he does there when he does a special is he increases the damage reduction rate on both characters. So now he's going to be taking a lot less damage, which sucks. But that's okay. Like I said, we're going to just go through this, and I'm going to just show you my team, and hopefully you guys can copy. Now, Hebi hopefully stuns. Yep. Itachi is a T killer. It hopefully crits. He did not crit. So when Itachi crits, he does about 600k. He only did 300 there. So this is a really bad start, guys, just so you guys are aware. This is where I would have normally reset, but that, again, it's okay. It's my last attempt of the day. I got 57, I think, was the highest today. So let's see if Boruto crits. Good. Kirin hopefully crits. Nope, no crit. Naruto hopefully crits. Good. At least I got a crit there. Okay, so I'm... Oh, that was really loud. I don't think I'm actually going to end up killing Pain here. Now, ideally what would have happened is Pain would have done that same damage to Rock Lee, and Rock Lee's damage boosts insanely when he is at 50% or less. But you know what? It is what it is. Let's see how much we pull off here. We're probably not going to end up killing Pain at all. I've done a 1.2 million with Kakashi, and that's how I actually ended up killing Pain last time and got close to my 60%, but I didn't do enough on Conan. So, let's see. 40, 440, 880, yeah, 269. Wow, that's brutal. She should have done that little damage. That's crazy. Yeah, look at that, 46%. That's insane. So unless I get a perfect run, I'm not getting anything over 59% or 60%. That's the lowest I've had so far. That's because of my new thing. So what I should have done is I should have kept the Daura in for the crit. That probably would have given me a higher percentage. So my mistake there for putting Hinata in. I should have kept Rock Lee in, taken Hinata out, and kept the Daura on top and put the other team. So I'm going to explain to you what I did wrong, guys. So the team should have looked like this. This is all trial and error, right? And this is what FG is about, and these tests are about. So here's how the team should have looked. Okay, so we're going to revamp the team one more time. We're going to go. Where is he? The Daura. We're going to keep that there. We're going to put Boruto here. And we're going to put Rock Lee here instead of Hinata. And hopefully Rock Lee gets hit, because if he gets hit, he does a ton more damage. And that we're going to keep the same. So that's what the team should look like going forward. And this team actually killed Pain and actually did enough damage to Conan to get to close to 60%. Now, why the big difference is, of course, the two AoEs, but also because the Daura gives crit damage of 20.8% and also provides you, an LB2 of crit suppression, so you do crits more often. Everyone will crit in this team at that point. If Tsunade was a little higher, I would have added her as well too. Your other option, of course, is taking all those three out, putting Jiraiya, Chiyo, and someone like Tamari, who can also do it, but Tamari also gives attack power to everybody. So just some suggestions. But yeah, I mean, that was the worst I've done. I have a picture of myself doing 50-something, but... 59.7, but I haven't posted it. I'm not posting my team only because I have so many 6-star URs, and I don't think it makes sense. And same thing with like Blue's team, guys. Like, he's got characters, mostly all of his A characters are close to 60k. So what I'm trying to say here essentially is, if you're not getting 30%, like I said in the beginning, don't bother with this one. Just go down to 5 and skip. If you can get over 30% and put the effort, try to get the extra rewards. It's worth it. The coins, the real frogs, the chance of a higher end UR, which is I think is higher on the master scale, and also the fact that you get more potions and such with it too. So, anyways, guys, I hope this guide helped a little bit with the team setup. If it didn't, I'm sorry. If you know what, if you guys are struggling, again, don't be discouraged. We as whales also struggle, and this is meant to be an impossible task, and they're going to continue making it this way. We're just meant to collect rewards, not finish them, and I think that's been the plan all along. But we've slowly been killing all their content, and I think they're picking up on that finally. So yeah. So enjoy your Sunday, guys. This is a quick video to help out, and I hope it did. Have a good one.